Yeah, thanks, Asaph. Well, welcome to Wake Up Missoula, folks.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, it's
Hope
cold
you all
out
had
there.
a great weekend.
It's going to be cold. It has a nice little glaze of rain.
No, it's a wintry mix.
Yeah,
it's freezing out there.
Yeah, it's definitely freezing
crusty.
rain. And
it's freezing
and
rain.
now the snow's like sheetrock out there.
Stay inside, everyone.
Don't stay inside.
Don't do
whatever you
anything
want.
else but stay inside.
Don't listen to her. She's
Listen
crazy.
to me.
But it's going to be warmer
let's
for the
find
rest
out.
of the week. It's going to be in the 20s and 30s all week. It's going to start to get warmer and warmer, which means there's a higher chance of snow that's going to fall. Yep. As it gets a little warmer, if it's freezing temperatures, then there's no chance it's going to rain or snow as much as it does when it's good balance. But yeah, you can expect 100% chance of snow, so it's a wintry mix as we look at Asaph before we look at our
Weather.
There is weather right there. So
Nice.
you have a wintry mix, and then tonight there's the 90%, so you can expect rain and snow through the next couple days, and by Wednesday it's going to be partly sunny. So it's got it really warming up in the highs in the 30s. So, and then of course by the weekend I hear that it's just going to try to dip down to freezing temperatures and teens again. But
seems appropriate.
Yeah, but there's a winter storm warning until 11 a.m.
Till 11
today.
A.m. Couple more hours, But I wanted to ask Asaph, what was that song that you started off with?
That's the intro to the Moonlight Sonata, Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah. For our viewers, I just love that song.
I wanted to just put a little classical spin on an opening today. For a change.
I like it. It's a good
Thank you.
one. It's good. Well, I hope you all had a great weekend. Welcome to Wake Up Missoula.
It's
I'm
Monday.
Noelle McAvoy.
Scott Ramp.
And it's Monday. What'd you do over the weekend, Scott?
I hung out with a friend that was visiting from Seattle.
Nice.
Point. That's why I said hello to them. Is like Point.
Just went on him. Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you go out and get crazy?
Not too crazy.
Hit the town? No.
I live in town, so it's kind of hard to hit something that you live with.
The town, yeah.
I basically like domestic violence.
Sweet. So, I know it was kind of like a pretty slow, cold weekend. I feel like I stayed indoors too this weekend.
Yeah, this sweater is actually really nice. Like, I've been walking around in the cold. I came in today just wearing this, and I was like, oh, this is good enough.
Really?
It's like,
because it's just so nice.
it's just like nice and warm.
That's cool.
And even like the inside of the pockets are like furry.
Oh my god.
It's like,
Whoa.
yeah.
Don't tell anyone that. They might try to stick their hands in your pockets.
And that happened too this weekend.
Do you feel violated? Or are you okay with
I
it?
am always feeling violated all the time.
always. By everyone.
By everyone, pretty much. But yeah, we have a great show for you guys, and if you guys want to stay inside, we have a lot of new programming on MCAT for the next couple days, and we're going to be doing a lot of new programming for the next couple of months, as MCAT is doing a lot of shoots with the all the lectures going to the university, all the events that have us going over there and shooting their media assistant grants. And what I'll show you in a second is the result of media assistant grants utilizing MCAT basically hiring us out to shoot your guys' program and put it on the air. And it ranges from lectures, performances, causes, anything that involves nonprofits. We work specifically with nonprofits, and business is good because there's like over 1,000 nonprofits in Missoula alone. So many. So we work with you guys every year. It gets resetted, so you get 12 hours of service from MCAT free, and then we work out something beyond that after that. So it's 12 hours a year for nonprofits.
Nice.
Well, without further ado, here's all the brand new programming you can see in the next 2 days. We have about 5 brand new programs happening tonight and tomorrow night. Prime time, MCAT, channel 189. Here it is.
Right, so you look at the images that are posted of families, and this is the way in which we idealize family. Families are close, they're connected, they're happy, they're extremely proud. Just add the word conflict, you quickly get these images. So the different sides, the ironies, are well recognized. Of course, that's also very well represented as a storyline, TV shows, literature, and so forth.
The 21st century issue globally is the environment. All over the world, people are beginning to acknowledge that every problem we've got is tied in somehow to the environment. Soils, for example, soil erosion on this planet, soil toxicity, et cetera, et cetera. But there is an element in the wilderness movement, it's been here for a long time, that is about getting out of that nasty, dirty world where people are raising food, where they're living in cities, etc. We go to escape into a timeless world of harmony and beauty.
Crimson's been pretty good to me in terms of marketing. I've been on like the Kindle deal and the Daily deal and the Big Deal and all those kinds of things, which has really boosted my sales. On the other hand, I got my 6-month royalty check from them last week, and it was $800 and change. I made close to $700 in August alone on my self-published stuff.
I first want to say I love Hospice of Missoula. I started coming to these to network and to learn more about what people are thinking about and talking about in terms of death and dying and hospice. And I also was coming because my mom was dying. My mom was ill, and that was the last time I talked several months ago, was telling my personal story as a regular person and using hospice and going through the bedside dying process with my mother.
When you have 867 volunteers and 30 staff members and amazing community members who are partners on many levels, you can push the boulder up the hill and it gets to the other side. So it was sort of this gateway for me to understand, okay, I've always wanted to make change. This is how it's done. It's not as pretty or glorious as I thought it was going to be, but there are avenues to do it if you're willing to put in the time and training and be patient with yourself.
Yep,
Yeah, girl.
and that's a lot of the new programs that are happening.
Nice. Feels like enthralling.
Yeah, a lot of great programs. Then again, it's the very last Mansfield Wilderness Conference. It's part 11, so we've been doing it for 11 weeks, and it's no longer happening.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's over. It's that's the last final thoughts. Bye. Well, they're not going to have another 50 year of the Wilderness Act.
Well, in 50 years they will.
Yeah,
They'll have 100 years.
years.
Oh my god. We'll be old.
Old.
We'll be really
old.
Stop. Okay.
All right, so enough of me.
Enough malarkey.
Oh, of course, you can find out more information. I do post these videos on our MCAT Facebook page. So if you like us on our Facebook page, Missoula Community Access Television, you can see all the programs that are happening today, because I do separate them because we only do the show every other day. But you can see it wonderfully on our MCAT page. But be sure to like Wake Up Missoula as well. Follow us on Twitter. Not to mention, you can go to MCAT.org if you want your program, your cause, your lecture filmed by us, by quickly logging on to by services, and then media assistant grant application. You click on it, boom, and you see read the rules. It explains to you exactly in detail what the deal is, and then you fill out this simple form, and it sends us an email to us, and we get it. Yep, just make sure you put your name, what your event is called, a description of your event, when and where. Basically, all you need to say is when and where you want us to film your event, your concert, your cause, and then we'll be there. Yeah. I mean, we would like a number too, so we can call you and confirm.
Yeah, that'd be great. Please.
Even though we do ask for an email and phone number anyway, so that's good. So you can see this show and our last show and other great programming on our Wix page at wakeupmissoula.com/ Actually, it's wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula. Sorry, I get confused. It's like
What is this, Scott?
It's
one more time.
Wake Up Missoula is the sandwich, is the bread between Wix.com and /. So it's Wake Up Missoula, and it ends with Wake Up Missoula.
You gotta say that more.
It's
What?
like wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula.
It's early, Scott. Okay.
It's not that early.
It's 8 a.m.
It's
super early.
It's not anymore. According to that clock, it's 9.
Don't lie to us.
All right, so you have events and stuff?
Crazy events. Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on. seems like a lot of really fun things happening. Like my very first event that I'm going to discuss today, they're doing a winter walking tour of Marshall Mountain, which is totally fun. It starts at 9 a.m. They're going to meet at Kearns Aquatic Center, and they're just going to enjoy the company of others while they enjoy a guided walk
They do those every
Missoula's
week.
conservation lands. Yeah. And after that, they'll have hot drinks, and you can talk to each other if you want. And they have snowshoes provided if needed, and it's $5.
Yeah, when I was in college, I did a story on the bark beetle, like recorded or whatever.
Yeah,
and
that
they
crazy
did it with
beetle.
Natural History Museum. They get professionals to come down and talk about what's going on. They had like a somebody who has a doctorate in bugs. Bark beetle talk.
Interesting.
And it's like, what?
Interesting.
And then one of our very own board members, we got a nice shot of him. Like he was like really examining the wood, like
Really?
extremely.
Just
like for bark beetles, he's like, oh, this looks so cool. It's radical. Yeah, and he's like a big hairy man.
Yeah.
A big mountain man called Mountain Man.
That's so funny. He's like, God, this is awesome.
He looked really
great.
intense.
That's great.
All right.
Okay, so now up next we've got Family Fun Time at Mismo Gymnastics. This is for ages walking to 12 years of age. And they just have like foam pits and trampolines and lots of fun things that you can do with your kids, obstacle courses. Yeah, it's $5 for members or $8 for non-members. Moksha Studio, which is located at 1200 Shakespeare Street, they're having an aerial conditioning class. This class runs Mondays and Fridays from 10:30 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. It's for all skill levels. You can build strength, flexibility, and stamina. You know. And and then you'll start off with like some warming up, and then they'll break into smaller groups. It'll be silk or lyra, and this class is a prerequisite for all the small group aerial classes. And aerial silks is like, I'm sure you've seen like with like circus performers, it's like silks that people balance on and flip through the air on and do all these cool moves.
Nice.
I know, I should have found a video. I'll find a video next time.
People doing flips.
Yeah, it's sweet, but they all balance on like this aerial silk.
Or a
Pretty
balancing
cool.
board or balance beam? Are they like on a balance beam?
No, they're on silks. They're like wrapping their body in silks.
Is it kind of like it's like they have a giant silk hanging from the ceiling and they do the wraps up there and then they spin down?
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
What's that called?
Aerial silks.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was called something else.
No.
Like crazy.
Aerial silks. No, yep. So we've got a class here.
Crazy cloth
in Missoula.
climbing.
Yeah. And so, like I said, Mondays and Fridays, 10:30 to 11:45. And so check it out if you want to. It sounds really cool.
Yeah. I went to high school with a
Maybe I
girl
will.
who does that now. I think she's like the chieftain of it now.
Nice. Yeah, I know a girl that I went to high school with that does it now too. Pretty sweet. I'm thinking about it.
You should.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of heights?
Cool. No. But it'd be sweet. Yeah. Okay, so Bitter of Gymnastics is having their preschool play group. Starts at 11. This is for ages walking to 5 years of age. It's from 11 to noon, $8 a drop in or $12 for siblings. And parents and children choose the activities that they like the most. And they have obstacle courses, pit games, trampoline time, swinging, sliding, and climbing. So, yeah. Finally, Montgomery Distillery put out who their Moscow Monday goes to.
Yes.
They do that, and I never found out. I never knew. They'd never had out there like who it went to. So
You put them in their place.
I know. Well, I never said anything, but I'm glad that they finally did. Okay, so Moscow Monday at Montgomery Distillery is from noon to 8, and every drink sold, $1 gets donated. And their group is now West Slope Trout Unlimited. So that's who they're donating to today. Thank you, Montgomery Distillery, for finally putting it up there.
You know people who are ornithologists, bird watchers too. Mm-hmm. And now we have people who are fish watchers.
Yeah.
Trouts Unlimited is basically like a fish watching.
Really? Sweet.
But there's a lot of catch and release, so they had to be.
Yeah. Or else they just catch it and eat it all.
Yeah. If
No
they
release.
catch it and release it, they might as well get some use out of it. Like they draw it and take a picture of it, and they can send it away.
Yeah. Missoula Public Library is having their 7th annual writing contest. This is from January 5th to February 20th. This is for aspiring writers from ages 8 on up. And prizes are $100 for first, $50 for second, and $25 for third in 8 categories. And the entry rules brochures are available at the library starting today. So yeah, that sounds cool. I'm glad that there are different categories because like it's ages 8 on up.
We should get Mary G. Powers on the show to talk about it a little more.
I think so too.
I'll contact her.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
We're like this.
Yeah, they're BFFs.
Oh, yeah.
They hang out all the time.
And we knit for each other.
Well, she watches our show too.
Huh?
Hey.
Hi.
Also at the library, they're having the Affordable Care Act sign-up assistance, which this is great because no one really knows what they're doing. I sure don't. It starts at noon. So these are the times. So it's Mondays, January 5th, 12th, and 26th. Tuesdays, January 6th, 13th, 20th, and 27th. And then Thursdays, January 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 29th. And those are the January times.
All starting this week and ending at the end of the month.
And then in February, on Mondays, it's February 2nd. Tuesdays, February 3rd. And then Thursdays, February 5th. And the times are, on Mondays, it's from 9 to noon and then to 1:30 p.m. And then Tuesdays, it's 10 to 6 and can go up to 7:30 p.m. And then Thursdays, it's 12 to 10 and can go up to 11:30 a.m. Yeah, so these, the Thursdays are in the mornings, and the Mondays are in the middle of the afternoon, and the Tuesdays are in the evenings.
Tuesday seems like the longest one.
Yeah. Well, it's probably because a lot of people like can't get to the morning or afternoon ones because of work. Yeah, so no registration is necessary, and the sessions are not sponsored by any insurance company. You just go and show up.
Yeah,
and they'll
learn
help you.
how to sign up for the Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare.
Yeah, so that's a good program. The public library just has so many great things going on all the time. They have great classes, they have great education programs, and most of it's free, if not all of it's free. It's just great. The library is awesome. Speaking of awesome things around the community, Zootown Arts Community Center is having their Young Artists After School program. This is Mondays and Wednesdays from 3:15 to 5:30. Tuesdays from 2:30 to 5, and Fridays 3:45 to 5:30. It's $10 a day for members or $12 a day for non-members. And you can just have your kids go there after school and they'll engage in fun art activities. It'll teach them all sorts of skills, and it's a good way to, keep them out of trouble and keep them interested in things while you're at work. Yeah. So that starts today. Missoula Public Library is having their electronics exploration. This is Mondays from 3:30 to 6, and you can go into their electronics lab and just learn about what they have in there. They've got Arduino, Raspberry Pi, Snap Circuits, and Little Bits. They also have, lots of cool things. So check it out if you want to.
And a good explanation for all those words.
Yeah.
Raspberry
Find
Pi.
out what those mean.
It's that you don't eat Raspberry Pi, apparently.
Oh, no, you don't. No, I hear you don't.
No.
But Raspberry Pi is delicious.
Not at MPL.
Yeah. You can't eat pie in their electronics lab.
Yep.
So every Monday from 5 to 7 at the Top Hat, they've got the live recorded showings of the Grateful Dead. It's from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. So they've got 40 years of live recorded shows of the Grateful Dead.
That's a lot of years.
I know. So it's free. It's all ages from 5 to 7. And they have a really good happy hour too. You should check out. Yeah. Missoula Public Library is having their Scrabble group. This is Mondays from 5 to 7. Game boards are available. You can bring your own. To find out more information about the Scrabble group, you can call 258-38... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. There's no last number. Okay, just look on the Missoula... just look on the Public Library website.
It's a 6-number phone number.
Yeah. 258-384.
It's the kind of number that Noelle gives out to boys.
I don't give out my number. You can have me email. I'll give you my pager number.
Pager.
Okay, and then as well as that, they're having a computer fundamentals class. This is to learn about the parts of the computer, the hardware, how to turn it on and off, managing your desktop, and how to open programs. So obviously no experience is necessary. Registration is required. It starts at 6 p.m. But I'm sure if you call now or in an hour, you'll still be able to get in. Yeah. So if you have no idea how to use a computer, check this out. It's a
Awesome.
good class. Yeah. Okay, so that's what's going on Monday. Not really any music. There was some trivia at the Badlander, I noticed, too. Starting at 9:30 if you want to do trivia tonight. But up next, I have got Tuesday events. First thing is the Ruby Jubilee Art Auction Exhibition. Starts at 10 a.m. at the Missoula Art Museum. This exhibition features 8 dynamic artists and their silent and live auctions from the Missoula area and beyond. They're going to be divided between the live and silent auctions, so you can vote on either ones. And so artworks vary in media, subject matter, style, and represent a unique tableau of contemporary art in the region. And there's a wine wall. Nice. And 2 unique items will be offered in a live auction.
What's a line wall?
I have no idea, but it sounds great.
Line wall. Ooh, sounds like exotic.
A wine full of, it sounds like a wall full of wine. A wine wall?
Oh, it's a wine wall. They said line wall.
Wine. W-I-N-E, like the kind you drink.
It's like, what? A wine wall.
Wow, that sounds very cool.
Oh, I guess it's like one of those things where you put the wine into those grids.
I think so.
Wine wall.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cool. Whatever.
We can
All
like,
right.
we can go online if we want to look it up so bad.
At the Children's Museum of Missoula, they're having their Tea Talks, which they seem to do every month. Tea Talks is where you can sit back and relax and enjoy a cup of tea or coffee, and chat with like a child specialist about your parenting needs, your parenting problems, or anything that you need to get off your chest about your child if you can't with someone else. And so also your kid can play around with all the cool stuff at the Children's Museum.
Oh, and hang out with other kids.
Mm-hmm. So service is free with a paid museum admission or membership. You can call 541-7529 to book your 30-minute time slot. And as well as Tea Talks, the Children's Museum, which is located at 225 West Front Street, they've got their rice table open from 11 to noon. And so you can go scoop, sift, and pour in their sensory rice table for the little ones. That sounds fun. I want to do that. There is Shootin' the Bull Toastmasters at Dearborn Condominiums, located at 5705 Grant Creek Road. They
It just seems to be in all these interesting like locations.
I know.
Every time it's always a new location every time.
It really is. Yeah, it really is. But this is a group that gets together and gives advice and feedback and gets advice and feedback on public speaking skills. So if you want to hone your public speaking skills and don't really know, where to do it or how to do it.
And if you don't speak no good.
Yeah, yeah. Go here. So that starts at noon today, Shootin' the Bull Toastmasters, 5705 Grant Creek Road.
Well, but with like anything in life, practice makes perfect. Right, Asaph?
Yeah,
you practice like 6 hours a day, don't you?
Yeah, how
I
often
try
do you
to-
play the piano?
I don't really time myself. On a slow day, maybe 4 or 5 hours by the end of the day.
Yeah. Do you have one at home? Do you
I
piano
used
at
to. I'm trying to get another one. I want to get a baby grand this time, so I don't have right.
home? Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
Hopefully you live on the ground floor, don't you?
No.
That sounds expensive.
Yeah, it is. I'm working
But
on that
fun.
project right now.
Yeah. There is a weekly sit meditation today, starting at noon. Noon to 1. It's an ongoing class, and you can join anytime. Located at the Learning Center at Red Willow, 825 West Kent Avenue. And it's $35 for 4 weeks or $10 to drop in. And it's just like a weekly sit meditation where you can just go in and meditate on your lunch hour and get off all the stress from your work week or your weekend or your day. And it's just like a nice little interjection in the day. And you can de-stress and get renewed energy to get out there and finish your day. And tonight. Yeah. It says a previous meditation experience will be helpful, but I don't think it's necessary. But you'll be okay. Yeah. So the Sports and Wellness Center, located at 1515 Fairview, is having a 10 and under tennis game club thing.
What?
Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you about it. So it starts at 4 p.m. It's a new play format for learning tennis, which is designed to bring kids into the game by utilizing special equipment and shorter court dimensions, all tailored to age and size. So 10 and under tennis, is like formatted for 10-year-olds and under, so they can like engage in the game and have more fun with it. And it's just easier for them to learn, and they also will be able to, what they hope from this is that scaling the game down will be easier for the kids to learn, and it'll also encourage them to want to play tennis more and be more enthusiastic about the game. Yeah. And
the kid's size proportional with the tennis court.
Yeah, and so, because of their gained confidence from their immediate progress, they'll be enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, because when I was a kid, like, playing the regular courses, is like, you had to hit, you're hitting a home run to make the ball even over that little net.
Yeah. So with this, it'll just make it easier. And so here are the dates and the times. The days are Tuesdays and or Thursdays from 4 to 5 at the Parks and Recreation Sports and Wellness Center, 1515 Fairview, ages 5 to 10. $40 or $32 with the city card. And so there are 2 sessions. Session 1 is January 6th through February 12th. Tuesday and or Thursday, and then session 2 is February 17th to March 26th, Tuesday and or Thursday.
Cool.
Yeah. Missoula Art Museum is having their open figure drawing. Starts at 5:30. It's uninstructed, but it's $7 or $5 with membership. It's an ongoing session that provides an artist the opportunity to draw from a live model. Some supplies are available for use, and participants must be 18 years or older. Yeah. 5:30 to 7:30 at the Missoula Art Museum tomorrow. Every Tuesday from 6 to 8 at the Top Hat is the picking circle, where bluegrass-oriented musicians are encouraged to come down, and they jam in the raised seating booth in front of the audio booth. Yeah, so free, all ages. Check it out. Missoula Public Library is creating printed circuit boards. They're doing 4 weeks of playing with schematics, printing, and building of circuit boards in the public library's makerspace.
Yeah, and they totally can do it. The public library has their own 3D printer, which is pretty sweet.
Oh, I know. It's so cool. I'm gonna go in there and look at it.
Just go in there, look at it. Hey,
can I look at your 3D printer? I don't want to use it. I just want to look at it.
Oh, look at it. And then you touch it and run away. All right. But there's more.
Oh.
Okay.
That was just fun for me.
You just whip your hair back and forth.
That was just fun. Well, I was trying to hit you with it, but you're too tall. All right. The public library is having Writers Anonymous starting at 6 p.m. And so you can receive constructive criticism on your writing and provide feedback for others in a supportive environment. So it's adult writing group, 6 to 8 every first Tuesday of the month in the boardroom. So that's tomorrow. Ooh, the Good Food Store is having their cookbook cooking club, The Art of Mexican Cooking. So it's tomorrow at 6:30, $35. The Redbird chef, Matt Cornett, is going to pay homage to a Mexican culinary icon,
nice.
Diana Kennedy. Yeah, and so he's going to get recipes from her most influential cookbook. They're going to make tortillas, Mexican rice, and pico de gallo, mole verde with chicken mole chatino, and that has pork coconut flan. Sounds cool. Yeah. The Missoula Public Library has their... Yeah, the public library has so many things going on. I told you guys. They have a ton of stuff happening all the time. And it's a wide variety of things. It's like writing groups, and it's contests, and it's classes, education. It's what I'm about to talk about is their Gamers Club, where you can go in and you can play video games on a 120-inch screen. You can play tabletop games. They've got Settlers of Catan and other board games. They also have a new Dungeons & Dragons starter set, and they're hoping to look for more people and get enough people to get together to play a campaign. So it's from Tuesdays from 6:30 to 8:30 in the large meeting room, and all ages are welcome. Bitter Gymnastics has their trampoline drop-in. This is for ages 16 and up. Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7:30 to 8:30. It's beginner and advanced. Costs us $8 to drop in, and it's just it's adult tumble. You just get crazy and jump around. Yeah, sounds fun. Top Hat Lounge is having their square dance class. 7:30, the first Tuesday of every month. They have featured music from a live old string band and old time string band, not old string band. And all dances are taught, and you'll learn as you go. And dance starts at 7:30, and it's all ages till 9, and then it's 21 until after 9 p.m. Yeah, that sounds fun, square dancing. And my last event for tomorrow and for today's show is the open kayak sessions at the Currents Aquatic Center. So it's at 8 p.m. You can bring you have to clean and scour your kayak, paddle, skirt, or life jacket to work on your roll skills. And so Currents provides pool access to keep those who want to keep their paddling skills sharp off season. It's me paddling too. And yeah, so ages 15 and up, under 15 is allowed with a direct adult supervision. Meets Tuesdays from 8 to 10 p.m. through April 28th, so next couple months. Regular admission, you got to bring your own equipment. Call 721-7275 if you have questions or want any more information. Yeah, but that's what's going on for today and tomorrow. If you want to know any addresses or websites of anything I've talked about, go to MissoulaEvents.net and it'll show everything that I spoke about, and you'll get all the websites and addresses if you're not sure and want to know more. Yeah. But as we all know that it is Monday.
And City Council hasn't been on for the last 2 weeks, I believe, and they're going to be having it tonight, so you can find out more information about the agenda and what the heck's even going on with City Council, which happens tonight at 7 p.m. live, and they'll be talking about all sorts of great stuff. So if you want to find out information about what's going on, you go to Your Government Agenda, Webcast, and Minutes. It'll load, it'll look blank for a second, and then it'll pop.
It's not popping.
Boom, it popped.
There it is. Okay,
and you can see that all the meetings that were supposed to happen last week were moved to this week. So there's a double dose of City Council this week. So it's going to be intense. Sorry, Noelle.
I know.
But if you do look at the if I do look at the agenda right here, the constant agenda, there's only 3 items on the constant agenda. And there's claims totaling $1.2 million.
Oh, wow.
Dated December 30th.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then there's also they need to approve claims totaling $269,758
for the
95 cents.
Water acquisition.
Yeah, related to the water acquisition.
But of course, there's a bunch of stuff that they're going to be talking about, and they're going to be talking about the whole new bike ordinance. I mean, it's the old bike ordinance where they're figuring out the wording and whether or not you actually have to get registered as a bike owner.
Yeah.
Or they're just not going to care. I think they're trying to get rid of the fee altogether and not really worry about it too much. But from what we talked about last week, they want to figure out what is considered like the right of way of bikes. So like, let's say you park in front of like a taco, and then you leave your bike there for a year, because there's been bikes like that. Now that they have the authority to take your bike away, if you leave it there for like more than 6 days, then they just tow your bike. It's like a tow service, and it'll be provided by the Missoula in Motion. Ben Weiss is the guy who's spearheading this, and they'll be talking all about it tonight. But also what's going on tonight is they're expanding the sewer system in a zoning plan. It's going to be crazy.
God.
Yeah, there is there's an update. There's an engineering contract with Kim Williams Trail, so they're working on expanding that. So opening like trails and roads services here. That's what Missoula, lately Missoula's been trying to expand trails and makes more access. Access Missoula is the big thing right now. And that's with wayfinding and all that stuff that's happening with a bunch of signs and trails and stuff. But also there's the confirmation of police officer Ross Kohler, and they have a probation period of about a year, so they go through the police academy, then they go about 6 months on their own, and if they do a great job, then they get hired.
Them. Nice.
Then they're officially hired, but there's a probationary period. They have a long probationary period. But then there's John Wilson as the city public Works director, and he's been working with Whitefish, and they're gonna be referring him to the Public Works Committee. So that's pretty much it what they're gonna be talking about tonight, but you'll just have to find out and see if anything else happens, because there always tends to be more stuff than what's on the agenda, but at the same time they don't talk about a lot of the stuff that's in the agenda. They kind of just mull through this. It's already kind of on it's already on the sheet, and they're just like, yeah, we're cool with that, let's move on. I've seen like these agendas like fill up And usually they don't even really talk about items to be referred too much. They just kind of like mull over it. They talk about a new business. It's like, there's a new business? It's like, all right, then we move on.
I know.
I am Mayor John Hagan, and done. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. But that's what you can expect, and I'll talk all about it on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I don't find something else.
Wednesday and Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Bike Ped Advisory
Lots
Board.
of different things.
But yeah.
There's like Bike Ped Advisory Board, Planning Board, Public Safety and Health, Parks and Conservation, Land Use and Planning, Administration and Finance, Public Works, Committee of the Whole, Transportation, Tech Advisory and Communication.
And the Historical Preservation.
Yeah, like all those have meetings today, tomorrow, and Thursday.
All right.
Or Wednesday. You know.
And you can log on to www.ci.missoula.mt.us, or you can Google search City of Missoula. But that's pretty much it for Wake Up Missoula. I hope you guys enjoyed us. Make sure to look us up on the old internet. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. All sorts of great stuff. But for Wake Up Missoula, I'm Scott Ramp.
And I'm Noelle McAvoy. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you Wednesday.